Okay, I'm live. Hello, hello, hello. This is my first stream. Today I'll be playing Ostranauts. My first stream, but not my first playthrough of the game. I've done a couple of playthroughs. Kind of a steep learning curve, but quite a fun game once you get into it. Pretty rewarding once you learn some of the systems. Okay, we got the title screen here, and on this screen there's two links that I that I really appreciate. The first one, and I did spend some time reading through this, is the manual. It's pretty intense. You got your basics. You got some interesting stuff. Hull patch, work safety. The really good information is here in the nav console. Helps you learn how to fly a ship, because if you try to fly a ship without reading through this, or not paying attention to some of the on-screen prompts, it's a little challenging and a little difficult. But this reading through this, whatever it is, 10-page PDF will help. Docking, I've read through this. Environmental, this is a great PDF that's going to help you stay alive, help you when it comes time to upgrade and build your ship, knowing what to do. Also let you know what all the systems on your ship do. Maybe not the RCS controls, but at least the sensors, the heating, the cooling, the nitrogen tanks, oxygen tanks, what they're for and how they work. Oh boy, that's like 16 pages right there. And finally, the fusion reactor. Now, I have not read through this one. It's 24 pages, but I'm pretty sure it's got all the information you need to know, not only how to operate a fusion reactor, but how to build it, the proper startup sequence and shutdown sequence. And if you want to make some trips away from Ganymede, the starting asteroid, the starting planet, you're going to need to have a fusion reactor, and you're going to have to know how to operate it. I haven't gotten that far in the game yet. I've only played through a couple of times. So that's the manual. I like referencing that, and then especially with character creation, say what you want. I like to use the wiki, and here it is. For character creation, okay, I go to this link right here, and this is all basic stuff, but it really helps you when it comes to the adventures. Click on the spoilers. There's different decisions you can make, and they have different outcomes, based on those decisions. And this just kind of gives you a good idea of what's the best decision based on, what kind of character you want to build. So I usually put that on a second window. You could open it on your iPad and create a new character. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. Character creation. I want a male character. Yeah, that guy got beat up pretty good. There we go. That's kind of cool. And let's give him... Oh, Hunter. Let's give him a better name. Michael Hunter, or Mike Hunt for short. Skin, hair, scar. Yeah, all that's fine. Okay. And we got the career kiosk. This is kind of like your starting story. You always start with about $100, somewhere between 95 and 105. And you got a father and a mother. Okay. And you got some choices to make. You start at the age of 18, and in order to start the game, you have to have a ship. That's really all that's necessary from this. So you could go look for a ship and just start the game. But I find it best to do a couple of adventures, maybe work on skills and traits. I generally don't save money Money comes pretty easily at the beginning, at least small amounts that you would get from saving some money, and it wastes a whole year. You can age yourself pretty well at the beginning, up to, I don't know, mid-40s before it forces you to take a ship. But as you get older, some of your traits actually get worse, just like in real life, I guess. So, maybe I like to start to work on traits. And you can see we have a couple of pretty negative traits. We got feeble. That's no good. Mike Hunt is physically weaker than most, and fragile. Mike Hunt is physically easier to harm than most. Hypovolemic, immunosuppressed, insomniac. Now, insomniac doesn't sound great, but it's not terrible to have in this game. Slow metabolism, whatever. Sharp hearing, that's good. But you notice he can't get strong and he can't get tough because he's unfit and feeble. And of course visually impaired, because who is it nowadays? Anyways, every time you click into one of these choices, you do have to make a selection. So for me, I'm just going to try to get rid of one of these negative traits here. Hypovolemic, small amount of blood, immunosuppressed. Yeah, I'm gonna deselect that. And skills. I'll click on skills. Once I click on it, I do have to select one. Basically, to get through the tutorial, I do like to have spaceship engineering, which you get, but I like to have hacking and EVA suits. And you can see hacking, it's got 2 pips here. EVA suits got 3. Some of the other skills have only 1 pip, but each pip represents another year of your life. So if I were to select hacking, that would take 2 years of my life. I'd be 21, and if I take EVA suits, it would take 3 years. But when you look for adventure, you can actually gain these skills in only a year. So I, generally speaking, try to do that. The engineerings, most of these engineerings come as you repair salvaged equipment, repair your ship, and build walls and floors and things like that. It is nice to have the melees. I'm not sure how psychology and persuasion affect the game as of yet. Maybe somewhere down the line. But I'm going to take armed melee because it's nice to have some melee. And the most important thing I think we do here is seek adventure. Okay, labor barge locker. You can read through that if you want, but the easiest thing to do, honestly, is to just pull up that cheat sheet, which I got right here. Labor. All right, so I probably can't risk. Let's see. No, I can't click risk yet. Labor barge locker. Now, if we hack the lock, you get the leader, shipbreaker, and skilled in hacking. Hacking's good to have. If you cut a hole, you make $700, but you also get some severe burns. Mislabeled crate, you get some friends. You also get the leader trait and skilled in street smarts. And report poor security. You get skilled in business admin. I don't know what that does for you at this point in the game. Loyal and a manager contact. I guess I'm going to select hack the lock. That way I get my hacking skill. Okay. Skilled in hacking, and I've also got the leader trait, and age went up to 22. All right, seek adventure once again. The occupational hazard. And just Alt-Tab to our occupational hazard. Okay, hack the engine. Skilled in hacking. Already got hacking. Take the stick. Skilled in EVA, but you do get an injury. Sometimes these things are not that great, like getting an injury. Skilled in starship piloting. We've already got that skill. Risk. Abandoned ship. I don't know if I can take that. Yeah, I might just go for jury rig the engine. Jury rig, get mechanical engineering. I think, like I said, I think we've got starship piloting already. $850, negative 150. I mean, I know it's money's good, but in the initial playthrough of the game, you can get up to your needed 5,000 fairly quickly just by doing some gigs. So I think I'm gonna. Actually, I think I'm gonna take the stick. That way I get the EVA. spaceship piloting, skill in EVA suits. Oh, I got the aberrant wound. Aberrant wound healing. Oh, that's great. Good job. Age 23, seek another adventure. Rare salvage. I think we can get some big money out of this one. Okay, notify corporate, you become a follower. Black market, skilled in street etiquette, but you also get a law enemy. Bribe the boss, you get a law enemy. Smash it, you get a scar. Oh, you get skilled in armed melee. Cruel and pessimism. We'll smash it. Bam! Oops, scar. Cruel pessimist. Seek some more adventure. Shady deal. Okay, shady deal. Okay, I don't think I have the risk option. I don't like making enemies before I even start the game, so I usually just pick something that's pretty tame. Okay, yeah, report. Now what's good about this is you do get a bag. That's nice to have. It's good to start the game with a bag. Age 25, seek adventure, crackdown. Let's see, hide in the air vent. Stealth, intrusion, craven, a little money, and a friend. Bluff, skilled in forgery and acting. I don't know how that affects gameplay right now. Nothing to hide. Yeah, street etiquette. Street smarts. Honest, arrogant, law friend, fake alarm. Okay, we already got the hacking. Or be a hero. I don't think I have that option, that risk yet, because of the unarmed melee. Yeah, I don't know. Bluff, whatever. Age 26, seek adventure. Okay, daily grind. Yeah, this is a good one. I gotta pull up the cheat sheet again. Okay, hacking. It'll give you hacking, but you get an enemy. We've already got hacking. Watch movies. Skilled in acting and observant. Suit maintenance, fight club. Ship spotting. Okay, skilled in sensor ops. I guess that could be good. Or skilled in electrical engineering. That could be great too. And patient. Yeah, I'll do electrician. Second job, electrician. Age 27, starting to get up there. If I don't have an opportunity to get a ship through the adventure, then I might just buy a ship. King Incognito. Got an opportunity to earn some bucks here. Okay, start a riot. Make a couple enemies, but you do get quite a few skills. Folk etiquette, unarmed melee, armed melee, persuasion, and you're charismatic and a leader, and you get a little money. But again, you make some enemies. Pickpocket, which is cool, and luckily you don't make an enemy if you pickpocket. Stealth, observant, patient. You can mug them, which, you know, could send you to the brig, and if that happens, you could be stuck there for 3 years. Seduce them, you get some skills. Get them drunk, you get some skills. I'm sorry, you get a skill in song, but you're also a liar and you're messy, and only $850. Or hack, you know, hack. You have a chance to go to the brig again, but you do have a chance to make a lot of money, but you do end up with enemies. So you know, I do whatever. I pick their pocket. Or, yeah, I'll pick their pocket. Boom. Pocket picked. Age 28. Let's just see what other adventures we can get here. Oh, yeah, the poker game. Now, this one you have a chance to win this ship, but not the first time you get this adventure. So the first time you get this adventure, you know, if you call him on a technicality, you will learn the gambling skill. And then the next time you get this adventure, randomly, you can use the gambling skill to perhaps win the ship. So I'm going to call him on a technicality. Boom. So where is it? You see, skilled in gambling. I got that skill here. Okay. And continue to seek adventure. Labor, barge, locker. Okay, we'll just mislabel like we did. Okay. 30 years old. Now, here's where you really want to start thinking about getting a ship if you haven't already. You can seek a ship, and if you just try that, they give you an option for a ship here, and it costs money. You have to pay $2,187 every 6 hours. That's once a shift, and here's 4 shifts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'll be making lots of payments. It's $811,000 payoff. So if you choose not to take, and that's one of the more expensive ships available. If you don't take it, you can continue your career before playing the game, and it adds another year to your life. So yeah, for some reason it takes a whole year to go ship shopping. Go figure. Again, you can seek adventure and try to get the free ship from the gambling game. But it's random. You're going to get one of those 8 different adventures, and you never know which adventure it's going to be. So your age keeps getting older and older. Ship spotting, yeah, that's great. Now we're skilled in sensor ops. Okay. Let's try being a hero, huh? Yeah, spend some time in the brig. He'll be 40 years old in no time here. 39. Start a riot. Let's get violent. Boom. Okay, here we go. I just wanted to show you this. So we're 40 years old. This is not going to be the character I play with. I'm going to run through the pregame one more time. But I just want to see what happens here. I want to show what happens if you've already gotten the gambling skill and you get the poker game a second time as an adventure. You can risk by calling the bluff. And there's one of 2 outcomes. One outcome is you get a free ship, and the other outcome, and we got the ship. The other outcome is, I don't know, you lose like $900. But yeah, so we got a free ship at age 40, which at this point you cannot do anything else. You have to start. You have to start the game, which I'm going to do by pressing submit, and the game begins. PRB. Like I said, I'm just gonna remake my first character because I don't want to start the game at age 40. I'd like to start the game, much younger than that. And I don't mind having a mortgage.
You are cleared for ISR approach. Maintain current course and speed.
create a new character. Okay, Aziz Christian Hood. I do want to start with a male character. Michael Bishop. That's a cool name. Yeah, fine. But you don't look like a bishop. Yeah, you look like a hunter. Michael Hunter. Or for short, Mike Hunt. Okay, starting the game with $100. And, oh, the father is a Sylvester. Oh, my mom is Giselle. All right. Not bad. He's from Mars. She's from Jade Rabbit. Luna. Oh, that's cool. Jade Rabbit. Okay, so the first thing I like to do is work on traits. Just try to get rid of one of these, poor traits. It takes a year. Skills, I don't worry about that so much. I try to get my skills as I seek adventure. Okay, occupational hazard. Let's see, what do we do for occupational hazard? Oh, if we hack the engine, we get hacking. We're already skilled in spaceship piloting. We could get skilled in EVA. I don't know what this spaceship piloting and starship piloting, I don't know if there's a difference there. Probably not. Yeah, we're going to hack the engine here. Okay, good. So we got hacking. I'd also like to get the EVA skill. Labor barge locker. Labor barge locker, we don't have the option to risk. It could hack the lock, but I already got hacking. Could cut a hole, you get some money, but you also get some burns. Mislabel crate, which gives you street etiquette, street smarts, leader, and some friends. Report poor security to Aotimiwa, which makes you skilled in business admin and gives you a manager contact. I think we're going to mislabel here. I said I think we're going to mislabel here. Yeah, there we go. 20 years old. If I can just get some EVA suit here pretty quick. Shady deal. I don't think I have a chance for EVA suit here, but I can get some melee skills. Shady deal. Okay, skilled in etiquette, street etiquette. Okay, join the scheme. You can make some money. Backstab them, you make an enemy. Report to Aotimiwa. This is good. You do get the bag, but it's not necessary. Now, here's what I like to do. I don't like to start the game with an enemy, but I do like to get armed melee and unarmed melee. Either tough or strained back. Either way, it's fine. So I am going to, if I have the option, instigate violence. Yeah. Wake up and choose violence. Okay, we got skilled in armed melee, skilled in unarmed melee, but it doesn't look like we strained our back. Okay, so we got hacking. We got our melee skills. And now I just want to try to get an EVA suit skill. Rare salvage. Let's see what the option is here with the rare salvage. Okay, if you notify corporate, you can be a snitch. Go to the black market, you get a law enemy. Bribe the boss, you get a law enemy. Smash it and feel alive, you get a scar. Or take it for yourself if you're patient. I don't think my character is patient. Maybe I'm just going to get the... I don't want to have an enemy so much. I don't want to be a pessimist. I guess I'll just do this stupid snitch. Rare salvage. Notify the corporate. Oh, good. Skilled in business admin. Just what I need. 23 years old. Come on, give me some EVA suit. You know, if I took the EVA suit out of skills, it'd probably last me 3 years and then another year to seek a ship. What'd that make me, 27? Yeah, I'll give it one more try here. The daily grind. Suit maintenance. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll give me the skill I'm looking for here. Daily grind. Hacking, you get an enemy. Movies. Suit maintenance. Skilled in EVA. Skilled in physics and finicky. Show enough. Suit maintenance. Skilled in EVA suits. Skilled in physics. Patient and finicky. Yeah, that's not me, but it's me in the game. Okay, so age 24, not bad. We got 1,000 buckaroos. Let's start looking for a ship. The Tetsudo Melody. It's a service tug. You know, it's kind of hard to tell from the image, but, you know, it's got... It looks like it's got an airlock here, of course, a nav console, and some thruster out here, antenna. I mean, that'll work. It's relatively expensive, $879,000, and you get a nice little payment there, but we're going to take the ship. Boom. I said, boom. Okay. So here's your backstory. Mom, dad, everything you did for the past... whatever, 7 years of your life. And that's the resume. You know, made some friends along the way. And submit. Okay, cool. Here we go. Throughout the game, it gives you these little pop-ups. They always come down here to the bottom left. If you want to get rid of them, you can right-click here. They still, if they're important, they'll still be here. Here's where you can absolutely delete them for good. Like whatever that one was. That's a PDA. Alright, so this is the character here. My cunt. He's right here. And you move through the world by left-clicking, you know, somewhere where there's floor space. Now you notice he's not moving, and that's because I haven't put the game on play. This down here is how you control time. There's a 1-for-1 control. You can speed up time to 16 times faster than reality, or you can slow it down to just 25% of real time. Oh yeah, good job. Or just play at normal speed. Okay, so the first thing we do, find objective target. You notice if I hover over this, it highlights the target while darkening the rest of the screen. You can zoom out. You do move around with WASD. Now, it's not always apparent what mouse button to use, but I found, you know, just to avoid some confusion, left-clicking is for movement and right-clicking is for interaction. And then you have a couple of options here. You can fully expand that. We're going to turn that on, and we got some light. All right. Click your portrait and press I. You know, that's your inventory. Okay, here's my dude. Wearing some coveralls, or shirt there. I guess I got a couple different shirts. Nice. It's a PDA. And then over here you can see what's on the floor, and you notice as you move around, the floor changes because you're closer to different things. Alright, so we got the coveralls. We're going to right-click that, equip them. It's the right shoe. Press 1 to equip. The left shoe, press 1 to equip because I don't know my left from right. Okay, collect your tote bag, pressure suit, and helmet from the nearby rack. Go to the nearby rack. Okay, good. We got we got a bag. It's got some storage in it. Pressure suit and a helmet. Good. What does it want us to do next? Pick up your toolbox. Okay, here's the toolbox. Right click, pick up. Oops, we don't like that. So what he's doing here is he's trying to drag the toolbox. And if you see this happening, you're like, what the hell? Oh, little story, some lore, looks good. You're like, what the heck? Why is he doing that? Well, it's because his hands were full, so I guess with full hands you can't carry a toolbox, but you can drag it, right? Anyways, go to the inventory, press I. We got this t-shirt. We'll just put it in the bag for now. And then you can put the toolbox in your other hand. And now he moves like a normal Schlub. Good job, my cunt. Alright, now, a couple of things I like to do first when I start a game is come down here to this door. You notice it's locked. You try to open it. It won't work. You know, I could try to pry if I had the right tools. I could try to access the lock, but that would be hacking and, you know, it could get me in trouble with the law. But right here, there's this nice little switch, so I'm just going to turn on the switch, and magically the door works. And we're down in this little room down here. Over here, we've got a crowbar. Pick that up. And because the crowbar is appropriate size, it went into my storage instead of trying to drag it like a buffoon like he did with that toolbox. Alright, so it wants us to look for our ship. I'll show you where that is, but we're not going to quite do the ship just yet. Oh yeah, we get another little tutorial here. This is wants us to install this conduit right here. You notice this door has no power. If you look at your power viz here, you can see where electricity is running through the conduits in the building. And it's not quite hitting this door as is notified by this grayed out electrical symbol. So we got conduit that we can install to bring the electricity all the way to the door. Right click, install, and you know, R, you can change the orientation. Well, with conduit there's no need to worry about the orientation. Let's just put it where we want it. And he gets to work. Alright, and let's speed this up a little bit. You can see there's two bars. The top bar is his continuous work, and the bottom bar will either go from full to empty or empty to full, depending on what you're doing. In this case, he's installing something, so the bar is going to deplete itself, and then the installation will be complete. Alright, now the door works. We can go through the door. And in here we got this rack. Let's see what's inside of it by right-clicking. Oh, we got a welder. Okay, that could be cool. And, ooh, a knife. That is cool. Put that in your pocket, Mr. Fudge. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to speed up the game a little bit, which you can do with the open bracket. That way the movement's quicker. We got some food carts here. This is actually a supply kiosk where you can buy supplies. And down here we have our ship. We're going to go get in the ship, but like I said, we're not going to leave the station just yet. Here it is. Wow, ain't she a beaut. Not a whole lot of space in here. And, you know, since this is a salvage game, what's important is that you do have space. And what I'm noticing about this ship, and this is what really sucks, is all the components are on the outside of the walls. So if something breaks down or if something needs, you know, maintenance, you have to actually go EVA, fix it outside the ship, and then come back in. And every time you leave the ship, you know, you got doors, but you lose a little bit of atmo. Let's see what we got here. We got intake. That's for the RCS thrusters with an N2 nitrogen. Another intake pump. Is that for the intake pump? Here. That's for the RCS thrusters. We got a cooler. Oh, we got two coolers. We got a heater. A nitrogen alarm. Okay, good. Pump. Oh, yeah, that's for, maybe for the thruster here. Thruster. What's this over here? Oh, the transponder. Another thruster. The batteries on the outside. Two batteries, though. That's good. Oh, here's our O2 can. Okay, so this is... Where's the O2 pump? Oh, yeah, right here. Oh, pump. Cooler and... Oh, so there's a cooler and a pump occupying this space. And there's conduit. The O2 alarm. So the O2 alarm is what tells... what senses the O2 in your ship and tells the pump to operate, just like the N2 alarm, the nitrogen alarm, does the same thing for nitrogen. You know, breathable air for humans is about, whatever, 29% oxygen, 70% nitrogen, 1% trace gases, and you don't need the nitrogen connected to the nitrogen alarm to make a breathable, livable space on your ship, but it is nice, and if it's pure oxygen in your ship, there's a good chance that you could, start a fire. You'll also notice that everything seems to be a little bit dirty, and really what that is, it's worn out, and you can restore everything that's worn out But again, we're not going to do that just yet. Okay, so press home. What I like to do is, you know, everybody knows who's played this game for a while, you need a license to go do salvage. If you try to salvage without a license, you could get fined, thrown in the brig. Then you have $15,000 fine, which, I mean, if you got the money, you can pay it off. But if not, which early in the game, nobody's got that kind of money. If you don't have that kind of money, you're going to add that to your shift payment. So what I like to do to get a license to get $5,000 is pick up some gigs. So we got the gig kiosk. We're going to use that. And you're going to see how quickly you can make some money. There's always going to be a very easy career gig available. You know, let's see here. Now here, this one we could, the pickup is right here, but the delivery is 1,100 kilometers away. I can't really do that. Can't do that. Definitely can't do that. No, the nav, that's a great gig, but you know, it costs $33,000. 220. Pick it up a commercial. Oh, 1.2 astronomical units. Oh, here it is. Okay, the pickup is in commercial, and the delivery is in the Emporium. So we got to go to commercial, which is right. So we're going to access transit. And we got our choices. We're going to choose Ezekiwi Commercial. Okay, we get a little story about how cool it is over here. Alright, here we are. Some places you don't have access to here so far, like you can't get over here unless you hack this door. There are some pretty cool things here though. There's the gig. We're going to get a gig here in just a minute, but I'll show you what else there is. Up here, you've got your embassy, you know, the kiosk, the K-Leg Embassy, the VNCA Embassy, and the ENC Embassy. And I've tried to buy a visa here. Even when I had enough money, I wasn't able, you know, they're just not selling them right now. But anyways, here's the ship broker. This is cool. This is where you can buy a used ship. Now, you can buy these crazy ships, $2 million, you know. Probably has a fusion drive in it, different tug. Oh wow, look at this, inspection pod. Oh, that's not too expensive either. And what's cool is you can take a drone out to check out the ship. Oh, it's tiny. It's just like what I got right now, except all the parts are on the inside. It's tiny. It looked cool in that picture. You can buy derelicts. Now, none of these derelicts we've been to, but we can go to them and salvage whatever we want off them. Or if you buy it, you'd also have to buy a transponder. Okay, what was I talking about? Doing a gig here. Right click. Use this. I'm going to take a gig. I think. Okay, we're going to pick it up at commercial. Let's take the gig. In order to take that, we got to access the locker, take the screen out, and we're going to go to the transit station. And where was I supposed to deliver it? I think at the Emporium. Okay, we got a story about how cool it is over here. The fixer's here at the Emporium. Let's go to the gig. Use the locker. Put this in. And my gigs turn in. Yeah! Now you notice I got silver tier payout. That's because I didn't do it as quickly as possible. The faster you do your gigs, the more payout you can potentially get. So we'll speed up a little bit here. That was a few $100s. Is that it? Oh no, that goes out to nav 0. No, I probably can't get there yet. Okay, commercial to Emporium. So I'm going to have to go to the commercial zone again. I'll be quicker this time. Get more payout out of this gig. Okay, we're going to take the gig. I'm going to open the locker. Take the bottle. Go to the transit. And go to the Emporium. Use the locker. Give them their liquor. Turn in the gig. I still got silver tier payout. Because I'm not good at this game. Okay, more gigs. Okay, from the port to commercial. So we got to start this gig at the port. All right, it costs $37, but you see here's the different tiers of payout. $247 if you're a minute 20 seconds, $494 if you do it in 40 seconds, or almost $1,000 if you do it in under or 20 seconds or under. So that should easily be doable. We're going to go to commercial, take the gig. And you notice here it's paused. Oh, that's not good. Still got the silver tier payout. Maybe if I slow it down a little bit here, huh? Go to 1 speed here. Where am I? I'm in commercial. So, oh, this is a big one here. $600 to start the gig. But a bonus of $1,700 if we do it in 20 seconds. From the port to commercial. Okay. Go here. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to okay, it's paused. All right, taking the gig. It's still paused. I'm just going to pause it to make things go a little bit more quickly for me. Oh, it went +1 already. I'm sorry, it went speed 1. Is it paused? Yeah, it's paused right now. I forgot where I was going. Commercial. Pause the game. Where I'm going, to the locker. Pause the game, put it there, use the terminal. Hey, we got a gold finally. Okay, up to 3 grand. Let's see. Okay, from the port to the Emporium. Gig, access the locker, take the patch, access the transit, go into Emporium, okay, there's the thing. Patch, use the kiosk. Yeah, gold. All right, 3,400. We're getting there. The Emporium to commercial. Okay, this gig costs $500 or $600, but it's got a good payout. Going to commercial. I paused it here. Pause it right away. Here, use this. Gigs turned in, and gold. All right, we're up to 4,500. Old Emporium to the port. This is commercial. Probably after 1 or 2 more gigs, I'd like to have a little bit of money in the bank. You know, have probably four hours of playtime until I have to make my mortgage payment. Yeah, this is easy. Emporium to port, that's easy. The kiosk is very close to the transit station. All right, Old Emporium to port. Gig costs 500. Take the gig. Don't hit that. Take the screen. Go to transit. Perfect timing. Auto saving. And we're going to the port. I see Kiwi. Gonna put it in the locker. And then we're gonna use gold tier. Okay, 5,600 bucks. Now let's see how much it cost. I've only got the mortgage payment, but I will have docking fees and all that other nonsense, so I'm gonna still do another gig or two. I'm just gonna right click some of these, to get him out of the way. Okay, from the port to commercial. The transit station. In here. Bit of gold. Okay, from Old Emporium to commercial. I think I'm at the Old Emporium, right? Oh no, I'm at commercial. Haha. We're just moving the same shit back and forth. That's what it feels like. Doing good. A bunch of slowdown here. Okay, we're still doing all right here. Open gigs. From commercial to port. Okay. Not sure what's happening here. Yeah. Okay, so we got a little bit of money, 7 grand here. About halfway through this shift. I'm going to go ahead and buy a license. Now you can notice you can trade with people, but you can't trade here until you've bought a license. You can sell your scrap. You know, these guys will give you very little for the things you want to sell them. Supplies, you can obviously buy supplies, but you can also sell items here. And I guess I should show you the fixer. The fixer is black market. He, generally speaking, gives you the most money when selling salvage. He's in the Old Emporium, he or she, rather, and also sells some pretty cool stuff. The thing is, if you don't choose the correct adventures and make the right choices during the adventures in the pregame, you may not have direct access to him or her. It may take a little bit of coaxing, so let's see here. Miriam Hinton. You know, you can see one of the options here is offer to trade. So let's try to trade with her and see what she says. Tells my cunt that they are not far too busy right now to deal with anyone outside their regulars. Now, you can attempt, this is a gamble, you can attempt to charm, or you can attempt to threaten with violence. And right now, you don't know exactly where you stand with them. You do know that you're strangers. So sometimes I like to charm these people, and in order to do so, you start with things like compliment her appearance. Oh, shoot. She says, I'm too curious and told me to get lost. She said later, so I think I don't think that was the right decision. Offer to trade. Okay, skills. Let me go away and come back. Let's just go for the basics. Let's ask how she's doing. Well, she changed the subject. Well, at least she interacted. You know, we're still strangers, but at least she interacted. So, oh, she placed her hand on my arm. Strangers. Oh, what else can I do? Flirt. Maybe it's a little too soon for that. Nod. Okay, this will give her some respect for me. Celebrated, well-groomed. Okay, what else can I do? Oh, let's talk about the news, right? Mention a headline. She scanned the room nervously. That's not good. Open arms. This is like getting a hug. Okay, good. They see us as an acquaintance. That's nice. I still would like to be loved. Let's do the same. Let's make this conversation less interesting. How are you? Hey, look at us, she said. Okay, that's getting better. Acquaintance. Now we'll go for that hug, huh? Probably a bad idea. Oh. Took a deep breath and nodded. Offer to trade. Why is this one blue and that one's green? I think with this one is where you get the selection, the gambles. I don't think we're ready to gamble yet. Okay, we're having a really weird conversation here. Yes, sir. Oh, I guess it's a male. Oh, no, it's a female. Well, maybe it's, I don't know. My cunt says, yes, sir. We're still acquaintance. Well, let's complain about the authorities, right? That seems like something a fixer would want to complain about. Oh, she laughed at it. Okay, great. I think there's got to be a way to get her to, like, okay, touch. That seems like a flirtatious type of thing. To which she said, so. This will increase our intimacy. Open arms. Oh, that's the hug. And she said, how you doing? Where's intimacy? Okay, connection. We got to get that up to loved. So, okay, we'll just go through the motions here. How are you? And talk about the weather, because obviously if you want to be intimate, that's important. Flirt. Now we're talking. Yeah, she put her hand on my arm. Oh, she said later. Oh, I got denied. Okay. Come back to you later. Although I should probably do this before I go out and salvage. What a riveting conversation we just had, huh? Hey, what did I do? There we go. Okay. Did I buy the license? No, I haven't bought the license yet. I am gonna do a little inventory management here first. You know, the coveralls are great because you have pockets, but I find it to be a little difficult to keep track of what you're doing. So what I do, honestly, pockets are nice. I wear the EVA suit. I'm sorry, the pressure suit. You got a pressure suit, you got a helmet. When you put them both on, you're airtight. But this does not have like an oxygen concentrator or anything like that, so eventually your CO2 will get the best of you. So I just take the helmet on, take the helmet off, put it back on, and all this extra clothing, I do like to just sell it, you know? It's just inventory space that, you know, I don't need to deal with. That is, if anybody will buy it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna take the shirt, coveralls, the shoes, another t-shirt. Alright, quick 70 bucks. Let's see what tools I got. I got a soldering iron, a hacksaw, and a screwdriver. Got the crowbar, a welder, tactical knife. The knife is great for pirates. Okay, I'm gonna buy that license. Leaving me with 2,200 bucks halfway through the shift. You can see now I could sell to him. I probably should have bought the license and attempted to sell here. Generally speaking, you get a little more money out of the license kiosk than you get from the scrap kiosk, but you do get the most money from the fixer. So let's go to our ship. Today. And what I like to do is, before first flight, I do like to restore anything you have access to. And the way you can do that really easily is just hit auto task. And my cunt will fix everything up. Let's go high speed here. Now, it's not completely necessary to restore everything. The ship is probably space worthy, but you know, you have a tendency to accumulate dirt and debris and scuff up the floors, and I guess there's a chance you could spring a leak. So again, I like to restore everything before my initial takeoff, before attempting my first salvage. And this floor space here, this is all the space we have to bring things back and sell them after we've done our first salvage. Okay, while he's doing that, I'm going to press N, and it's going to pause the game. Okay, can I keep it going? Yeah. With N pressed, you can select tiles that you will use when you want to sell things. And I'm going to select this area as for sale. Add a new zone. That's zone 1 as a barter zone. Can I add other tiles to it? Okay, that's another zone. That's fine. So because of the shape I wanted, I had to do 2 different zones. But this way, when I bring back salvage after, running out for a mission, I don't have to carry this stuff all the way to the kiosk. I can leave it at those selected tiles on my ship and just walk to the kiosk. Because it'll be like he did early on with the toolbox, you'd have to drag it. Did I get the knife? Yeah, I got the knife. I'm going to put the PDA in the bag. This is a light you get, and you can turn it on. Oh, well, I can't do it now because I'm fixing up the ship, but you'll see. You can turn it on. Okay, there's my permit, and if you read it, again, I can't do anything. Well, if you read it, it will tell you how much longer you have left on that permit to collect salvage. Okay, let's look at what some of the goals were. I believe to restore the nav console was a goal here. Oh yeah. Okay, toggle wear and tear info. Press X, and the more red, the worse for wear. We're going to go ahead and cancel these current actions, and we're going to restore the nav console. Oh, all done. No. The nav console, not the conduit. You cunt of Mike. That noise is the proximity sensor as other ships are landing here at K-Leg Station. My proximity sensor goes off anytime you get within, I think it's like 5 kilometers of another ship or celestial body. Your proximity alarm goes off. Okay, we're almost there in the nav station. Just looking at this electrical layout, looks like the electricity connects out here, and it comes through a switch. Well, there's 2 switches. Here's the other switch. Okay, so if I turn both these switches off, it will save my battery. It'll turn off the lights, but it'll save the battery. I wouldn't do that during flight. I probably wouldn't even do that while I'm docked with a salvage ship, but while docked here at the station, as long as the doors are open, I would do that. Okay, let's go ahead and use this nav station. Ah, yes. Flying a ship. Not like other games. You got you got your cheat sheet here. Your docking checklist, your cheat sheet, whatever. I always go to the right here to comms controls. First you have to, this is your docking diagram. First you have to request undocking clearance. And then once we've been given clearance, we can decouple by hitting the clamps button. And now, this is our navigation. I'm going to zoom in quite a bit here with the plus. You can see the blue one there. That's me. That's us. That's our ship. And you have WASD controls. There's reverse. So I'm moving along, and then just press forward a little bit to slow your roll. And what I like to do is, select target. Okay, here, let's find something close. And then that's our target. It's out there to the, I guess, northeast, even though in space there's no cardinal directions. And you've got some information here. Your velocity relative to your target, 45 meters per second. Our cross velocity, that's how fast we're going laterally to the target. The range to target, the bearing to target, and how long it would take us to get there at these current, information. So first, I would like to change the bearings to about 0 degrees. And I do that with the Q and E. And then you can press R. Then I get some speed, some relative speed, maybe 100 in this case. And take away the cross velocity. Bring that down as close as you can to 0. Alright, so this is pretty good. At this rate, we'll get there in 12 minutes. I'm actually going to slow it down a little bit. So 15 minutes. We'll be there at 1540. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little restoring until about 1535. So while the ship is flying out to our first destination, I'm going to keep fixing things on the inside here as best I can. I don't always do it like this. You know, sometimes I'm lazy. I just want to get where I'm going. But this being our maiden voyage, you know, we'll kind of multitask a little bit. Pretty good. That's what we'll be seeing that. Nav console, we'll use that. Okay, about 4 minutes away. Just finish here. A higher speed. Once our range gets to, I think it's 5 kilometers. Okay, it'll take us down to 1-for-1 time. I do like to slow down to about 50 for docking maneuvers. Clear that. And what you're going to do, you hail ship. We're going to hail the closest ship. Initiate uncontrolled docking procedure. That's because we don't need to request clearance. Oh, I guess we do need to. Yeah, no, we don't need to request clearance because there's nobody on the ship to request. Okay, obviously this is our crosshairs. We want to line that up with the docking port, and this is our target. Here's our ship and our speed and our range. And I found you can dock at about 150, maybe 180 meters away, and coming in at 50 or slower, there's a good chance you get it right. You get a little faster than that, it can be hard to control. I do speed up time until I get closer. You know, this is just the left and right, and then I'm sorry, A and D. And then W and S will speed you up or slow you down. Once it's green, boom. Get a little story, confirm. Okay, we're going to board our first derelict. And, you know, we kind of know what's going on already over here. But assuming you don't know what's going on, you always, when boarding a derelict, you always want to put on your helmet. And, you know, I like to put down my toolbox and put my knife in my hand, because you're going to probably need your light. So the light and the knife with your helmet, because you don't know what the atmosphere is like. Let's see what's up in here. Okay, it's trashed. It's super trashed. We got a dead body. The nitrogen can. It's worth 1,700. We will absolutely uninstall that. But in order to do so, we got to go back to the ship. Pick up our toolbox. Oh, what did I do? Inventory. Knife. Toolbox. Oh, toolbox in hand. Okay, yeah, we don't need the knife. We need the toolbox. Go back and try to do what I was doing first there. Uninstall that nitrogen tank. Oh, there's a PDA. We got hacking. That's good. Okay, and now we're going to pick it up, bring it to the ship, and drop it. Come back out here. Let's see what's in that toolbox next. There's some tools. We can sell those. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's my toolbox. Haha. Yeah, there's the toolbox. Let's see what's in there. It's empty. And it's only worth $100. I'm not going to take it. But I am going to take this PDA. And I'm going to right-click there to unlock it. Because we have the hacking skill, we can unlock it. And there'll be some files on there that maybe we can sell. Now here's what's interesting. There's a dead body here. Pump is worth 1,800. Conduit worth 20. Okay, the dead body. So let's start by examining the dead body. Oops. I guess I should pay attention. Cancel actions. That beeping is the carbon dioxide buildup in my suit. So I'm going to go back to the ship. And I'm just going to take my helmet off and breathe some fresh air for a moment or two. And head back out. Loveth Hogan. Okay, let's examine this dead body here. Ooh, that's grisly work. Washing up is recommended afterwards, because it's so grisly bear work. Okay, what does that say? This middle-aged female corpse was known as Loveth Hogan, but is now definitely dead. Loveth Hogan has no apparent cause of death, but their skin is necrotized and blackened in the shape of a hand with overly long fingers. This death appears clearly unnatural. Okay. Let's commit to report death. So it's like a little mystery to solve. If we can solve it to some degree, we can get some money. All right, now we get some other options here. We can seek the victim's affiliation. Hungry already, huh? I think I got some food. Okay. My cunt examines Loveth Hogan's body and surroundings for clues about faction affiliations. It's not pleasant work. Loveth Hogan is an Aotimiwa Corp employee. Informing AOSEC or an Aotimiwa Corp manager may earn favor or reward. Okay, so if I talk to somebody, I can get some goods. Okay, let's seek victims' contacts. The murderer had long fingers. Well, the person that slapped her had long fingers. Michael Hunter finds no signs of Loveth Hogan's relatives or friends. Perhaps local authorities or other groups would appreciate the report. Okay, and then the last thing I do, I know, strip. I just want to see if there's anything worthwhile. Coveralls, shoes, and that's just a bunch of trash around here, you know? This wasn't the best first one, but we did get something cool. A mystery to solve. And we got a nitrogen tank, so let's go ahead and take the helmet off here. Here's our case file. Yeah, I guess I could, yeah, whatever. Alright. Let's find us another, not too far away. Still got plenty of fuel and battery. We gotta undock. Release clamps. Oops, overshot there a little bit. Good start. We're only 18 kilometers away. be there pretty quickly. Just 2 minutes. Traveling pretty fast, 200 meters per second. Okay, close some of these down. Now you'll notice we have this accelerometer here. Generally speaking, unless you're a really fit individual, you don't want to go over 1 G of acceleration when performing maneuvers. Right now, up to 2.8 Gs. And the way you can control that is with your throttle here. A bit lower, 1.35 Gs. And you're still at 7 Gs, but go a little higher. As you put more mass into your ship, as you collect salvage, you may need to play with the throttle so you can perform maneuvers relatively quickly. It doesn't take you forever to accelerate up to a good cruising speed. We're about 45 seconds away if we have to speed up time here. Okay. Slow it down, slow it down. Ooh. Down to about 50. Get that alarm off. Okay, we're going to hail this ship here. Initiate uncontrolled docking procedure. Ooh, got a little hairy there. Okay, we're docked. Okay, every time I go in, put the toolbox down, handle the knife, helmet on, ready for action. If you pause in your airlock and wait for the door behind you to close, you will lose less atmosphere of your ship. And what's important about that is replenishing atmosphere on your ship does cost money. Okay, we've got a nitrogen tank here. It's not worth much. The nitrogen tank here, again, not worth very much. There's a pretty lame salvage here. Didn't notice any bins. Let's see, oh, here's a bin. You know, a lot of times you come across these terrible looking salvages, and what's good about them is they have floor and wall, and you can use that to upgrade your current ship. $59. Oh, we got some ammo. Maybe there's a gun around here. Oh, pocket knife. More ammo. Oh, there's a door here. We'll just have to scrap it. Get a little air. Put the helmet back on. Alright, go scrap the door. Oh, O2 canister. That's good. We're going to uninstall that. Not much in that nitrogen canister. Okay, in the rack, just a bunch of trash. Bring this back to the ship. Oops, I was stupid. I should have been slower. Drop this here. Take one last peek through the salvage area here, see if there's anything else to get. You know, I don't need more parts for my ship right now. Okay, not the best start here. These two salvages weren't great. Okay, I want to know, yeah, the compartment. 2581, good. Okay, back to the nav console, flying the ship. Okay, I've explored these two. We'll go there next. Dock info, request clearance to undock from nobody. Hit the clamps. I do like to zoom in kind of close when first undocking, just to see that, you know, I'm not gonna smash into anything. And generally speaking, when I go from whenever I select a target, usually I get my bearing right, then my cross velocity, and then I just hit my speed up to better velocity. And depending how far away you are, I really don't go that fast. It uses fuel. If I'm trying to get there in a hurry, I can just speed up time. I mean, unless I'm going somewhere really far away. Like one of those nav beacons that are 5,000 kilometers away, 6,000 kilometers away. Maybe then I'd go faster, but here, close around, maybe 200, 250. I keep getting a lot of slow down here. Okay, we're going to hail ship. Going to hail the closest ship. And initiate docking. I said we're going to initiate docking. There we go. And good time to autosave, as always. Oh good, I bumped into it. And still getting lots of slowdown. Alright. Put this on the floor. Put this in the hand. Put the mask on. Oh, okay. Hold and patch, quick seal kit. Nitrogen, that's 1,000. That's 1,600. I mean, you know. There's some bins on the exterior. Can I get there? I can if I scrap the conduits or the walls. Alright, let's just... Okay, let's pick up the toolbox. Let's put the tools back in the toolbox. Because he took them out faster than I could. No, come back here. Hold on. Hold on. I want to take your... Let me get some fresh air first. Jeez, bruh. Okay, let's put the tools back in the toolbox. Okay, which one of these is mine? 25. I'm gonna keep that, keep that. Okay, all this shit up here I can use and sell. course I can't check the other one. I'm gonna go back and get refresh on my air. Maybe I'll eat some food while I'm in here. Oh, those are cigarettes. It's not food. Oh, good job, Chris. And it's trash. Okay, we'll go ahead and take this nitrogen canister. There are some tools here too. $100, $11, $160. Nothing great. Ooh, nav console, and it doesn't need repaired. Okay, that's gonna be good. Okay, toucan. Now, something I find necessary is to create space for what you plan on bringing in. Yeah, the nav console is going to be good. Those can be worth thousands of dollars once you get them restored. I want to say 12,000. Is that a transponder? Can you sell those? How much more do we gotta go? Oh, jeez. Get a little air. Is there any food here? Maybe I can sell that transponder as well. Okay, okay. Almost there. All right. Hopefully we got room for it in our little most basic of basic ships. It's a good starting ship, you know. It'll be fine. Okay, take this off. Okay, I wonder if I can just hit the drop button. Okay, good. Try to get that transponder too here, huh? Yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and head back with our first salvage run. Maybe make a couple $1,000s here. Can we just declamp? Nope, we need clearance. Okay, zoom out a little bit here. We're going to go back to home base, which is OKLG here. So select that as a target. And it didn't look like anything was between us and them. Just depart a little bit here. Okay, nail that bearing. Good enough. And decrease the cross velocity. Now we got about an hour at this speed, and that seems ridiculous to go there at 27. Yeah, that is ridiculous. We'll go there at 50, so we got about 30 minutes. Give us time to do stuff, so we'll arrive at our destination at 16:55. We can repair things in the meantime. Certainly won't get everything repaired, but at least start the repairs and on most of our gear. Maximize our salvage. You know, with the nitrogen and the oxygen, you're not necessarily going to get a whole lot for repairing those or restoring those items. The value comes from the contents. The gas that's in them is what brings the most value, not the condition. I mean, I'll repair them because I'll get a few extra pennies. Ooh, whoever you are, you can go around. It's kind of slow going. Got a little while left on this shift here as well. Oh yeah, Michael Hunter feels humiliated. Don't even know why. Okay, good enough. I'm still 26 kilometers away. Not a great job, but... Ooh, slow it down there, horsey. Slow it down. Alright, now we just gotta get some docking clearance at OKLG. Ooh, right on target. There we go. Okay, we're docked. All right, now, one of the things I like to do when I come back is manually open all these doors. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And what that does is that allows station air to enter my cabin. Then I'm going to turn, you know, if you really want to be a scrub, I think you can reverse the flow of oxygen and nitrogen back into your... Yeah. So if I do reverse, switch that to on, this percentage will probably increase. I'm taking nitrogen out of the air in my ship and putting it into the canister. But you just got to remember, that's the cooler. You got to remember to return your pumps back to normal operation. While that's working, we will auto task. The thing is, you know, maybe we'll save a few bucks of nitrogen and oxygen refill, but I am still spending electricity to run the pumps, so maybe it's not totally worth it. I do want to fix up my ship some more, especially the exterior, but in order to do so, I need a real EVA suit. This pressure suit is not great for sustained spacewalks. Just short jaunts. And it does take a good amount of time to restore everything in the ship. What am I restoring? O2 can? Okay, that's fine. It's the condition of the transponder. It's pretty good. And the nav console, getting good. It's this transponder and nav console that really need a restoration. Let's see here. 69%. It's not much, really. Yeah, I guess that's not a great thing. Okay, we'll restore the transponder and the nav console, then see how much money we made on our first salvage run. Get a nice little dopamine kick. You know what I can do? I can turn off the electricity at least. Save some battery. Hey. What? Oh yeah, 21,750. Hopefully I can sell these at the license area. Get buku bucks. Okay, almost there on the transponder. And I'll finish the nav station. And it looks like I got like 5 good items to sell. Oh, we're back. Little story. Go here and trade. Okay, got the zones. Transponder, 13. Nav stations. Oh, so there's a good 20 grand just from those two. 24 grand on the first run. Now, We're almost at the end of the shift, so I'm going to click the finances here, and I'm going to see if I need to pay my... Oh, I can prepay some mortgage, too. Let's pay everybody. I'll prepay next shift, if I make enough. And I'm going to refuel everything, so we can really see what our net is. The RCS... About electricity. Oh, I didn't have to buy. I couldn't buy electricity because the power is off. Better fix that. Did I turn this one on? Oh yeah, it's on. Okay, so first shift. Now, this $5,000 license is good for 24 hours. So the we bought it halfway through the third shift, so we still have 3.5, essentially, more shifts of use on this license. And you know, 23,000 for the first salvage run, not bad with this rink-a-dink ship. I'm looking pretty hungry though. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some food. I just eat shit because that's what I do. When you buy stuff, you'll see sometimes you have this option to send it to the barter zone that sends it to the ship. In this case, I wanted to just go straight to my belly. Get in my belly. Food. This is supplies. What's he selling here? You know, here you can buy some great tools, or sometimes they got like the EVA suit, 3,000, 11,000. I mean, it's tempting to buy that, but as you're out there salvaging, you may run into some of these things that are in great condition already. Oh, the Weber laser torch. That's just the battery. Oh yeah, 12,000 for the battery. That's a great tool. Oh yeah, the Weber Lance laser torch, 32 grand. Híjole. You buy food here too. Oh, the food's a little cheaper here. Okay. Well, let's eat the food. Well, where'd the food go? Oh, here it is. Yum. Okay, we got algae broth in a bag with alligator pepper. Man, sounds delish. Alright, one more thing I do want to do before we finish out here is I do want to try to get access to the fixer, because at the fixer you can sell some of the data off of these PDAs that I picked up. Oops. No. Wrong one. Old Emporium, Mescaform. Alright, let's see if we can get her to a high level of intimacy and maybe do some transactions. Probably should have done this before I sold everything at the licensing. Oh, report a death, why not? Maybe she knows Loveth Hogan. Intimacy connection. I gotta get that up. She didn't know much. Let's try trading. Let's see what she says. Oh, okay. Alright, in the tote. Oh, can I keep the permit? The welder, the cigarette box, I don't even want that. The PDA, so she doesn't want the PDA, but if you open it up, you can see there's some files. And she's happy buying that one. Silversmith gold. Oh, from a K-pop group. Okay, cool. All right. Almost 25 grand. Is there anything else I could sell? Pressure suit, case file. I mean, I guess I could go sell the PDA to the scrap. It'd have been nice to come back with 25 in the bank, but you know, I paid the bills so far for this shift. It's just our first run. Not bad. I'll buy the cigarettes for 20 cents. That's good. PDA. Okay, there we have it. All right. Not a bad first run. Hasta la vista, baby.